Homelander has bravely come forward as a whistleblower and provided evidence of crimes committed within Vought by CEO Stan Edgar. And in the coming days, the FBSA will be investigating charges of blackmail, perjury, and obstruction of justice against Mr. Edgar.
Pentagon's shelling out north of $40 billion per year. You should enjoy a bonus that reflects that.
I don't know what to say.
We'll say thank you.
Thank you.
Don't get too excited. Comes with strings. You're gonna need to move your office down to 82.
That's your floor.
And I'm gonna want you to start riding shotgun on my meetings. Hey, don't complain of my retirement yet. Just saying, someone needs to run this show when I move to Belize. Enjoy yourself, Madeline. Start thinking about the view from 82. I'm on page 134. Chain of command doesn't apply to other military contractors in the field. I don't see why it should apply to us.
Caprese sandwich.
Well, when they're in actual combat, whom exactly do your heroes report to?
Same person as always. Me.
I don't think I see the point, Stan.
The point is that you are under a misconception that we are a superhero company. We are not. What we are, really, is a pharmaceutical company. And you are not our most valuable asset. That would be our confidential formula for Compound V, which you, man-child that you are, released into the wild.
I don't think I appreciate your tone, sir. Not much at all.
And I don't appreciate that the FDA now knows about Compound V, or that it's only a matter of time before the public finds out. While you're preening at the Golden Globes, we're busy running around like maniacs trying to clean up the mess you made.
This guy, he doesn't care about us. We're not his partners, we're his product. So who gives a if Vought burns the ground?
You should think before you say something you don't mean. I know the news of Compound V came as a shock to everyone. As you can imagine, this has been a very difficult day for the Vought family. Our focus now will be to learn the truth. As I said, we are conducting a robust investigation into Compound V. But let me be clear, I had no knowledge whatsoever.
Oh, hello.
How can I be sure you actually have the proof of which you speak?
You can't. Roll the dice. I reckon he'd be more popular than me gonna narrate little Sprague.
Here's my first and final offer. That information never sees the light of day, and I'll call off Black Noir.
All right, you got yourself a deal.
You mentioned on the phone that you could help with Homelander's son. I must say, I'm not sure what you mean.
That boy is your only possible contingency against Homelander. Now, that contingency don't work if they're off playing Warden the Beef. I can fix that.
Homelander's a friend. Why would I betray him?
Because you're a ruthless bastard.
That's hurtful.
You turned a racist piece of to America's sweetheart. Who, what word would you use?
Stormfront's good at making people angry. Angry people want Compound V. Compound V raises our stock price. Look, I'd have preferred V remained a secret, but we play with the cards we're dealt. It's not weakness, it's prices per share. I remember when you first arrived, Starlight, a farm girl from Kansas, bright-eyed like Dorothy in Oz.
In Iowa and not a farm.
Oh, well, look how far you've come. Polling in at 96, a new Vought record. I don't have to tell you that our brand has been a bit tarnished since that nasty business last year, but you have restored a wholesome, trustworthy image to the company when we needed it the most, which is why the board wants to make you co-captain of the 7. What?
Co-captain?
Starlight. Real power isn't this. It's the ability to bend the world to your will.
Stan, when you say Compound V,
V24.
do you know what the public hears? Gestapo.
Somebody at Vought dropped the ball. I can't have people showing up at my work calling me Nadia.
A cleaning crew sterilized the site within 15 minutes of the incident. No witnesses have come forward, and if they do, we'll deal with them. The same way you dealt with Tony. Come on, sport. Haven't I always taken care of you?
Don't blame Vicky.
I
either.
don't. If there's one thing I taught her, it was to play all sides. She's more like me than I ever imagined. But I am curious. What did you give her?
A little respect, Stan. Something you should have given me.
What good would that do? Where would it even go? But to the bottomless, gaping pit of insecurity you call a soul. Eventually, probably soon, the world will recognize you for the pitiful disappointment you are. You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
Vought International must be held to the highest ethical and legal standards. The people
What did you
are
do?
entitled to the truth about their
Something I should have done a long time ago. This is a superhero company. Always has been. Belongs to us, not him. So I set things straight. That's all.
Stay close, Dominic. This won't take long. Gentlemen, I have pottery class in 10 minutes.
Right. Would you rather finger some clay or walk the out of here? Got to hand it to him. Knows how to wear a whistle.
This is a bad idea.
Starlight. What an unexpected pleasure. You know, I've always felt a certain kinship with you.
Where are we headed?
West.
You think I would have known the minute you and your ankle monitor stepped out of that prison?
I don't recall giving you permission to turn my rec room into a virology lab.
You brought these here? They want to kill me.
I'm sorry. Are you upset that I betrayed you? You put yourself and Zoe in terrible danger.
No. You put me and Zoe in terrible danger. You used me like you use everybody else. Somebody had to protect her.
You mean shooting her up with compound V? You took a bright-eyed little girl and you turned her
Into a what? A monster? Is that why you had me hide what I was? Stick to the shadows, never reach too high?
That was to protect you.
No, that was because you were ashamed of me. My daughter will never have to live like that.